Despite being a key actor in shaping the country's history, women in Canada are still underrepresented in some spheres of society. Let's look, for example, the case of corporations and companies. The ultimate instance for big decision-making and corporate leadership is the board of directors. This group of people oversees the company, sets long-term goals, and even has the power to fire the CEO. However, according to the Canadian Board Diversity Council, in 2017, only 22.6% of Canadian board seats were held by women. This is pretty much the pinnacle of the widespread underrepresentation that women face at every level of the workplace in Canada. This is a key concern of recent Canadian public policy. Right now, there is an ongoing debate at federal and provincial levels of the government to somehow fix this situation and alleviate the gender homogeneity present in corporate leadership. Therefore, governmental and institutional actors, as well as advocacy groups, have set recommendations to appoint more women in board positions, but also requirements to disclose both the number of women at the board level and the reasons for the current gender composition in companies. Despite these efforts, one element that is missing in these public policy initiatives is the feature of power that is existing along the corporate leadership ladder. Professors Claudine Mangen and Sophie Duce-Coulier from Concordia University posit that the current understandings of gender homogeneity in corporate leadership do not consider issues of power. In other words, women are not in board positions not just for a simple lack of access to corporate leadership, but also due to the power dynamics that are at play when individuals enter and leave the corporate ladder. The SSHRC-funded research currently undertaken by these professors explores then the complexities of power and its implications for women's integration into corporate leadership. These professors have been interviewing several women that have been appointed recently to board of directors of Canadian companies in order to recognize the many influences that shape women's experience of the corporate leadership transition and its relationship with power. By asking these women about the factors that play a role in their transition to leadership, the research will uncover the role of power and its different dimensions. For instance, how overt conflict at work, the existence of a covert agenda, or the way norms shapes the identity of women play a role in the process of leadership transition. This will be largely achieved through the identification of archetypes that reflects the many ways in which women see themselves as leaders.